for our community are in light of the subsequent events that developed following the complaints of one parent regarding the 7th grade history lesson on comparative world religions. And I believe in an effort to avoid offending anyone, the mainstream media quoted Dr. Woodward as saying that I've directed all staff to permanently suspend the drawing or depiction of any religious leader. Thanks. Anyway, my concerns are on this 7th grade history lesson that they have. And Dr. Woodward had made a statement that the media has picked up nationally and internationally, and basically the headlines go something like "School District Outlaws Depiction of Any Religious Leader After Mom Protest Muhammad Drawing." And they quoted Dr. Woodward as saying, "I've directed all staff to permanently suspend the drawing or depiction of any religious leader." Basically, if our kids wanted to draw a Christmas card with a nativity scene on it, they would be breaking the rules. Put forth in the statement. I think that our nation's history is full of moments when ordinary people are called upon to do extraordinary things. And that I believe that for our community, this evening is such a moment. We Americans have big hearts, and we guarantee religious freedom to every faith and every citizen in this country. But we have failed to be informed enough to know that Islam is not only a religion, it is also a political system. And as a political system that has a set of laws for governing every aspect of a Muslim's daily life. This set of laws is called Sharia law. Under Sharia law, Muslims are not only forbidden to draw the Prophet Muhammad, they are forbidden from drawing any religious leaders, including Abraham, Moses, and Jesus Christ. To be clear, this is a law made by a political system in the Mideast by Muslims, for Muslims only. There's currently legislation on the U.S. Senate floor to name the Muslim Brotherhood as an official terrorist organization. I'd like to read this discovery evidence from the United States versus Hamas Holy Land Foundation terrorism trial. The process of settlement of Islam in the United States is a civilizational jihadist process with all that the word means. The Ikhwan, Muslim Brotherhood, must understand that all their work in America is a kind of grand jihad in eliminating and destroying the Western civilization from within and sabotaging their miserable house by their hands and the hands of the believers so that it is eliminated and Allah's religion is made victorious of other religions. Also named in this terrorism trial as an unindicted co-conspirator is an organization known as the Council on American Islamic Relations, or CARE. In 2008, the Federal Bureau of Investigation ended all contact with CARE because of their concern over continuing terrorist ties. And in 2014, the United Arab Emirates officially listed the Council on American Islamic Relations on their list of terrorist organizations, along with Taliban, Al-Qaeda, and ISIS. This is important to understand because in the global media, the first and most vocal public support that came out of Dr. Woodward's statement denying our kids the ability to draw any religious figures was the Council on American Islamic Relations. Our Constitution and the God-given rights that it guarantees is what has made us, the United States, be the beacon of Western civilization. If it goes against the religious beliefs of any Muslim student to decline to draw an image of Muhammad or any other religious leader, they're protected under the First Amendment because he or she does not have to do anything that goes against their religious beliefs. But the First Amendment also guarantees that any student is free to draw any image of any religious leader he or she may choose. This is the very definition of freedom of speech. This is the very definition of freedom of religion. And although it may have stemmed from a very well-meaning intention to save a vocal minority in our school system from being offended, the reality is that this newly quoted policy is effectively, albeit unknowingly, enforced Sharia law upon our kids. If this new policy is allowed to stand, our community will effectively be acting as enablers for the Muslim Brotherhood and their agenda, as they have stated, to destroy Western civilization from within and sabotage our house with our own very hands. People are afraid of creating offense. let's be honest, we're afraid of being labeled as bigots, or haters. But the very nature of a free society leads to offense. Patrick Henry, Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, they all said something that offended somebody. But this is America. We're Americans. We are allowed to speak boldly and freely. Now, we are now living in scary times. People are afraid of ISIS. People are afraid of what happened in France to Charlie Hebdo, with the jihadis in Garland, Texas, with Faisal Muhammad's knife attack right here at the University of California, Merced. But Agua Dulce is an exceptional community. We are steeped in generations of a rich vaquero cowboy tradition. We're a tight community. We eat together, we have parades together, we celebrate our nation's holidays together. We stood here, we said the Pledge of Allegiance together. We're the soul of America, and fear does not define anyone in this room or in this community. So what I'm asking for this evening, I'm asking for the town council to be extraordinary. Say hell no to the Muslim Brotherhood. I'm asking this council to draft a letter to the school board petitioning them to reverse the pro-Sharia decision and restore constitutional rights back